Hi guys, my good friend the Brexiteer Peter Bone, stood up in Parliament and called on Penny Mordaunt, the new Leader of the House, to support his request for a debate called Brexit a Roaring Success. Mordaunt then responded by saying something that made absolutely no sense, even for a Brexiteer. But we're now at the stage where those who supported Leave are even laughing at their own absurdities. Have a listen to this.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. When I founded Grassroots Out, along with my honourable friend for Corby and Councillor Helen Harrison, we wanted to end the free movement of people. We wanted to stop sending billions and billions of pounds to the EU each and every year. And we wanted to make our own laws in our own country, judged by our own judges. In fact, Mr. Speaker, I remember that the Leader of the House made a fantastic speech at one of our Go rallies. Now, the former Prime Minister and member for right honourable friend from Uxbridge and Wright delivered all those things.
Sorry, Boris Johnson delivered all those things? Really? Okay.
Could we have a debate in government time, led by the Chancellor of the Exchequer, saying, well, let's have it entitled, Mr. Speaker, Brexit a Roaring Success, no turning back.
They're even laughing at it themselves. And here Penny Mordaunt is going to laugh at it as well.
Can I,
like, is anyone taking it seriously anymore? Is anyone really believing that Brexit is some sort of success? Like, Peter Bone standing up in the House of Commons and saying it's a roaring success, and people laughing at him, and even the Leader of the House standing up and, you know, trying to hold back the smiles as well. She understands it's a joke. He understands it's a joke, and unfortunately, many people still think that these people are serious, that there is actually some sort of success here, and he wants to use government time to talk about something that doesn't exist, a success.
As somebody that campaigned for Brexit and was delighted that the nation voted that way, I must put on record my thanks to the honourable gentleman for his part in that campaign. Whilst he was wanting to loosen certain ties, he was also producing some very fetching ties, the one of which he is wearing today, the Go green tie. He is absolutely right. We leaving the regulatory orbit of the EU enables us to capitalise on some new freedoms, to deepen our trading relationships, not just with the EU, but with countries around the world.
Sorry, what? This is the absurdity I'm talking about. Deepen our trade relationships with the EU. We left the EU, we left the single market in order to deepen our trade relations with the EU. I would love for her to explain how the hell that works. And I'd love for her to go to businesses who are struggling at the moment to export into the EU and explain to them how somehow it has deepened. The trade relations have deepened. She said here, with the EU and countries outside the EU. I don't know how it's actually improved things outside the EU, but anyway. But with the EU, does she actually understand what she's talking about here? Or is it just, I just say words and people will clap? Brexiteers will hear, yeah, we're deepening our relations, our trade relations with the EU by leaving the single market.
Particularly the opportunities, and I think it's a 9 trillion market in CPTPP. We could not do those things, whether it's trade deals, whether it's the MOUs we're doing with US states, opening up opportunities.
And then she's lying. Of course, why am I saying such things? It's the House of Parliament. Of course, you can lie in the House of Parliament. The House of Commons, sorry. You can lie in Parliament, and there are no repercussions. You don't need to leave the EU to have trade agreements with countries around the world, the United States included. You can't have a trade deal with them, but you can have trade agreements with countries or with states in the US. That was not stopping the UK before. Back to the main point here. Peter Bone stood up and he talked about a roaring success, and the response from members of the House of Commons was to laugh. Now, most of the laughing, of course, was from the Labour side, but even the Brexiteers were laughing. When will people realise it was all a con? That the people who conned you are even laughing at you as well? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.